Hi peeps, we are doing an unboxing of the Odyssean Tarot, a Hermetic Odyssey published by welcontarot.com. I recently saw these on some lovely Instagram accounts, a few of these decks, and so I've ordered 3. This first video is going to be unboxing, again, the Odyssean Tarot, and I'm very intrigued to connect with this. So it came with this little card, which is like a large postcard, and then it says, "Thank you for supporting indie tarot makers," here with the Welcome Tarot business card. And the deck itself comes with a really nice thick companion book. And then here is the case for the deck as well. I really love this. This is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm saying Odyssean, it could be Odyssean. I apologize if I am mispronouncing. I just want to go to the guidebook first. So there's some nice information from the deck creator, Chris Leach. Let's see, really nice full page introductions, a little bit about his travels to Greece. And then there's an introduction. And then we get into, oh, he goes to the minors first. So we have the myth referenced and then the meaning. That's really awesome. So you're getting a lot of information with this deck. It looks like it's this way across the board. And like I said, it's a really nice chunky guidebook. It looks like it's about 268 pages long. And I was gifted the Golden Age of Hollywood Tarot and love that deck. So I'm very intrigued to see how this one works. So this is a larger box. Then again, as I showed you that back, definitely I couldn't find my seam ripper again. We had a little flooding here and I had to kind of rearrange everything, and definitely lost that seam ripper somewhere. So this is a nice flat matte box. It's snowing here right now, guys, and Vincent is home, so you might hear him in the background. Oh, there's the inside. Oh, the cards are big and beautiful. Okay, let's see. Excuse me, very excited about this. So it definitely looks like there's a color variation in the edging. And cardstock is pretty thin, a bit flimsy. It's definitely a flat matte. Card size is, here is the Red Hand Tarot, which is a traditional Rider-Waite-Smith size deck. So cards are definitely bigger. I like this size in my hands, but as I say on the channel all the time, if you have smaller hands, that might be cumbersome for you. This is really beautiful. So here I think we're working with the wands. That's what it looked like from the guidebook setup. So some of these really beautiful. This Four of Wands a little bit blurry in person. Although the card imagery makes perfect sense for the Four of Wands. Oh, I like that 5. Oh, look at this one. That's gorgeous. You know, Etsy got me because there was only one left, you know, when it says, and it's in 10 people's carts. And then I got really nervous. I'm sure you guys know that too. And you're like, oh man, I have to like take advantage of this moment. This is really beautiful. I don't believe that this is AI, but please correct me if I'm wrong. Interesting. That's beautiful. This is one of the images that made me purchase it. Okay, and so then we move into, I believe, the cups, but let me just double check us. So we're calling it waves. So the Ace of Waves, this is really beautiful. Yeah, it's kind of cool how each suit is like color-coded in the edging too. I like the way that that looks. That's very pleasing. That's beautiful. And you could trim out the edging if you want, but I do think it goes with that theme of the myth of this deck. It's beautiful. I'm very intrigued. You know, there's been so much going on. I really haven't had a whole lot of space to think about this deck coming in and how I might want to work with it. But it reminds me of the Pinter Tarot in that, Pinker, you know which one I'm talking about, because it's very much a deck that opens up. It's an invitation and a threshold in a way, it feels like, to really go deep and to get a little into the discomfort. Or not even the discomfort, the curiosity. Yeah, I'm going to use the word curiosity for this deck because discomfort isn't really coming up for me so much as curiosity of like, I want to meditate with this imagery. Like, look at this. So the 11, 12, 13, 14, that is so beautiful. Oh my God. I want to look at what the 11, 12, 13 association is. Okay, so it looks like 14 is deity of wave, in this situation Poseidon. 13 is the sorceress, being the queen. The daemon, I'm assuming, would be our knight. The mortal of wave, I'm assuming, would be our page. Okay, so those definitely are the court cards. I just wanted to make sure before I started referencing the court cards because I do think, oh wow, oh yeah, this is going to be a fun deck to work with. Oh my, oh my. This is so beautiful. Oh, I should say, I did purchase this deck with my own funds. It wasn't sent to me to review, and I discovered it on Instagram from following Rose Bay. There were a few creators who had worked with the Lacrimosa deck, and this deck and the Oracle deck that I also purchased, look at this imagery. And I was very much feeling like, oh, I need these decks. I want to work with these decks. They're different than anything that I have. Now let me make sure. So we're in the Suit of Swords now, and entitled The Wind, and the Pentacles will be the stones. So 3 of Swords here, which is always one of my telltale cards, and I'm sure you can imagine that I'm a fan. Oh, guys, look at the 5. Really beautiful. I will say my concern, the cardstock feels very similar to the Abyssal Tarot to me, which, look, that's not a problem for me. I know some people did have a problem with the Abyssal Tarot. I don't, with the cardstock, not the Abyssal Tarot itself, but the cardstock. I don't, because I just don't shuffle that aggressively. I understand the cardstock, so I will be very careful with this deck. I would say if you do tend to be hard on your decks, you may want to, and you want to bring this deck into your collection, I would be gentle with the shuffling. Oh my God. Wait till you see what's next. Yeah. And with the guidebook and with the myths that you can use as jumping off points for research, this could really become a very powerful magical and occult deck for you. So if you've been, you know, looking for something like that, I think that this is going to be a great option. If you want a deck that's got meat to it, like the Marielle, but in a different style of artwork. then I think you may have found a deck that you can connect with in that way. Now, this is an indie deck. I will put the link to purchase the deck in the description box below if there are still copies available. Oh, look at that. Guys, it's so beautiful. It really is. Oh, it is a work of art. It's so beautiful. I'm almost a little nervous to work with it, but it's not going to stop me. I just, like I said, I'm going to be very, very careful when I shuffle. Oh, it's so, that 5 is just stunning. So pretty. Okay, here we go. The 8 is amazing. So 3 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles are always very important cards in a deck for me, and I love this 9. It's beautiful. Oh, look at this 10. Oh, wait till you see the Knight. The Daemon, if you will. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful. Okay, so now we've moved through here, the minor and the court cards. Now we're stepping into the majors, which all have the white cardstock. So here we have the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess. Oh, she's beautiful. The Empress. The Empress is a little bit like, it's not quite fuzzy. She's a little bit out of focus. But perhaps that's the artist style. Oh my gosh, the Emperor's Gorge. Guys, look at the Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot. Oh my goodness, I love the Strength card. Just the Wheel. The 12 is reversed on the Hanged Man. Another one that's slightly fuzzy in person. Better than that other Oracle deck we unboxed the other day, though. Oh, I like this Death card. The Hermaphrodite referenced here with the Temperance card. Oh, I like this Devil. Look at this Tower. There's a beautiful star. You know, just like a little, this is coming out, not gonna bother some people, not my personal favorite, but it's not gonna stop me from working with the star here. There's the Sun. And we have the Judgment card. And then the World, which is just absolutely gorgeous. I just want to double check one thing. I'll be right back. So I did not see anything in the guidebook around AI. You know, I do try not to purchase AI decks, but this is a gorgeous deck. It does not feel synthetic or disconnected in any way. and I'm quite intrigued to get to know this deck's personality better and to work with it. It's really beautiful. It feels much like the Golden Age of Hollywood Tarot, where you know you're holding something really special in your hands, and so you're treating it with a bit more care and reverence and caution than perhaps, you know, an RWS knockoff or something that's easily accessible or available. Now, I do believe that I paid $50 and some change perhaps plus shipping from Canada, and I am stateside. But it was, I feel, very reasonable for this deck. As I did say, the only thing I would just offer for you to be aware of is that the cardstock is very similar to the Abyssal Tarot. I would treat it very carefully. Doesn't mean that you can't work with it, but I just wouldn't aggressively shuffle this deck. This is the backing, in case I forgot to show that with my eagerness to get into the card imagery. It is a really, really beautiful deck. There are a lot of possibilities for study, for research, for connecting with it in a different way than a typical Rider-Waite-Smith deck, let's say. And I think it would be a deck that you can get a lot of joy out of working with. I'm certainly intrigued. I'm a bit overwhelmed, if you will, in not wanting to damage it in any way, but I do really want to work with this one and connect with it. I will say, I do think it's a deck I will work with alone for some time before I bring it into client work, because it does have a very particular voice. It feels very air earth to me, just right off the bat. So yeah, guys, this has been the unboxing of the Odyssean Tarot. I'm very intrigued to work with it. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. In the description box, I will put the Etsy shop link so you can check out this deck if you desire to purchase it yourself as well. I am sending you, as always, oceans of love, and I will, of course, see you in the next video. Take care.